This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, sorry guys. Okay, I could not able to conduct last 4 5 days. Okay, still I am not recovered, but I'm okay to manage because I still like cold is there. Little bit cough started, but anyhow, okay, I don't want to keep canceling the session. That's why I scheduled when I started the training. Okay, so let's start our content. Okay, so right. Right. So let me, as some people joined today, no, they did not join demo, but anyhow, still we are, we did not start anything earlier. We are starting the content from the scratch from today. Today is the one I can say it is a core training which we are starting. Right. So let's try to understand what is REXX. Okay. So REXX stands restructured executor. Okay. Restructured executor execution. REXX stands restructured executor execution. So REXX is similar to, REXX is similar to, is like scripting language. REXX is a similar to scripting language. It is easy to understand, easy to write the programs and everything. Okay. So let me go through initial, couple of minutes. I'll go through the document. After that, I will get into server. Okay. No need to worry about that. Right. You can see that. What is the REXX stands? Restructured extended executor. Restructured extended executor is a language. Okay, so REXX is a programming language that is extremely versatile. Okay, it aspects such as common programming language structure. If you know core Java, if you know COBOL, if you know C sharp, if you take any programming language, so what are the concepts are there in the REXX? Similar concepts will be there even here also. The readability, readability will be easy. Okay, by read, when you, though you don't have an experience, much experience, but if you see the REXX program, you'll get an idea like a COBOL, right? And the other one is a free format. Okay, so free format means, okay, free format means there are no rules. Okay, we don't have many rules. I don't say no rules, I can say that we have very less rules while you're writing the REXX program. If it is a other programming language, there are some rules. You have to import it, you have to do that, this, but here we don't need to do that, and it can make it a good language for the beginners and general users. Okay, so REXX easy for anyone to learn, is even for beginners and experienced people. Okay, yet because the REXX language can be intermixed with the commands to different host environments. So in a REXX we have something called commands. Okay, like allocate. I'll give an example for allocate. So if you want to create a sequential file from through REXX program, or if you want to create a PDS partitioned data set, or any data sets on mainframe through REXX using allocate command, we can do it. Allocate is a command. And different host environments. Example, I want to execute SQL queries. I want to retrieve the data through REXX program. So there is a REXX program. I want to retrieve it, or I want to insert it. So everything, all CRUD. CRUD means create. Like we may not create using REXX, but insert you can do. You can do update. You can do delete. You can select the data. All these four operations you can do with the REXX. So that is possible because of the host environment. Okay, so we can connect to the macros. Okay, if you want to execute the macros, that also there is a one environment. Okay, like that in there are different host environments are there in mainframe. Okay, so means it will not come automatically with the default. It is not automatic option with the REXX. So we need to just connect to that respect to environment to execute the corresponding commands, I can say. It provides the powerful functions as extensive mathematical capabilities. So this is another, beauty of the REXX, right? So there are so many system supplied functions. There are so many built-in functions are there. Okay, both are different. So built-in functions are different. System supplied functions are different. So I'll talk the differences between them eventually later. And if you want to create user-defined function, like in COBOL, we have a something called perform. In JCL, we have something called a procedure, proc. So here we have something called functions. User-defined functions are there. You can create as per your requirement, and system separate functions are there, and built-in functions are there. The other one, extensive mathematical capabilities. Okay, so if you want to do any mathematical calculation, complex, if you want to do any complex, complex calculations, you can do it. Okay, it is also suitable for more experienced computer professionals. It is not only for the beginners, it is useful for experienced people also. Okay, so I want to tell you something which is not there in this document from my experience. Okay, which I used it. So one thing called coding complexity person. Okay, uh, coding complexity. So whether COBOL program as a how much complexity is there? Okay, so writing a COBOL program can be written by anyone. So I can write, you can write, degree candidate can also. If you teach some COBOL language or JCL, they can write it. That is not a problem. How optimized way you are writing? That is the biggest question, right? How optimized way you are writing the program? That is very, very critical. Are getting my point? So through REXX program, we can calculate the complexity percentage. We can calculate complexity percentile. Okay, how we do it, Venkat? Very good, you are saying. We can find a complexity. What are the base points? Okay, complexity is nothing but, okay, your program might take so huge memory because of the if conditions, because of the loops, either inline perform or outline perform, or what do you call if condition nested if. So there are some algorithms are there. So we need to apply those algorithm formulas to calculate the complexity percentage of that particular program. So I have seen this one in my, I when I was giving training in starting of my career, right? So to project, to one company people. So what they do, right? So once we give the proper training, corporate company training, then the company, the other team, I can say the other team, they used to conduct the exams, that is programming test. Okay, so they will give a one case study, they will give a problem statement according to the it's like a case study. For that case study, they have to give the solution. Okay, they have tried the COBOL program, they have tried the JCL. Okay, so that all they do it. So at the end, what they do? So they will execute the REX program. They will execute the REX program against those programs, and they will tell that, okay, your program is more complex, so optimize it. So your COBOL program has, we asked you to don't put these statements, don't put this many nested. So, but there are so many nested are there. So for this case study, okay, or in this program, according to this problem statement, this many nested ifs are not required. You can write in a better way. So it gives you the, little bit description. Then it gives you the percentile. So there they set the benchmark. If the complexity ratio till 80, it is okay. Let's say the complex of the program is 100%, means it's very, very difficult to take, it might take more. CPU consumption, memory, and all, then they will reject that program. They will ask revisit your program, do the necessary changes. Are you clear so far? So why I explained, because when you see extensive mathematical capabilities, so there you can bring all those examples. Any queries so far? Right. So the TSO E means extended implementation of the REXX language allows to REXX executes to run on any MES space. On the any MES address space, you can execute the REXX program. Hey Venkat, okay, I don't know so far about the REXX. First time I'm attending after seeing lot of job openings. There are some people will be like that. Okay, so nowadays they're asking, do you know Rex? Do you know Rex? Or in the job description itself, they will mention that Rex is the job, one, areas that people should know. So uh, then those people can ask a question, Venkat, do we need to do any setup or configuration to write the Rex program? Answer is no. Okay, even you don't need to take admin approval also. You don't need to take your manager approval also, but ensure that the program which you are writing, it is not falling under infinite loop. So assume that your program is not falling under infinite loop. If it is falls under infinite loop, then there will be a question mark from them. Okay, there will be a question mark, why you are doing like this and that all. Okay, I hope you are clear. So please start do responding team. So your
Yeah,
response is
Venkat.
for
Even
an
if it
execute.
is infinite loop, can we can close it immediately, right, Venkat? Like how we do
Yeah,
in
you
test,
can
I'm
do it.
saying.
You have to interrupt it forcefully. Yes, you can do it. So you can write a REXX program without asking anyone, but don't submit the, because you can execute the REXX program through JCL. Without JCL also you can execute it. So in that case, if you are executing JCL, it might take CPU memory, right? So that time might
Yeah.
create a problem. There is a close monitoring, But if you are executing without JCL, perfectly fine. There is no difference in terms of output. Okay, if you execute
Yeah.
through JCL, same output. If you are executing through without JCL, no problem, without no change in output. Yeah, others, are you clear? So I don't want thumbs up symbol. Okay, I don't want at all thumbs up symbol. I want your responses, say yes or no, because we,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
it's a private platform. So please keep
Yes.
responding. Okay, so that you will get more information from me if you keep responding. If you keep everyone is silent, the experience what I have, the knowledge which I have, I may not able to give 100%. What I supposed to, I'll give it. But additionally, if you want to gain from me, then you need. Okay, right. Let's start discussing the theory part. Features of REX. Okay, the features of REX. So already I told you the easy of use. Okay, the ease of use. So the REX language is easy to read and write because many instructions are meaningful English words, unlike some lower level programming language. You may not be knowing Java, but I want to give just one line example. System dot out dot println. It is a high level language, but so to understand this purpose, so you should have an idea what is system, what is out, what is println. Instead of that, I will say this is in Java. COBOL though you write like display, it is better than that. And this is say, this is in REXX, this is in COBOL. Okay, so you can see, right? So how much it is easy, the keywords which we use, very basic English keywords. Say, pull is equivalent to accept. Okay, then if, else, do, end. Okay, this is the one of the future. And free format, I told you, right? Okay, there are very few rules are there. There are very few rules are there regarding writing the REXX program. The next one, convenient built-in functions. So convenient built-in function, the functions which we have very convenient. Okay, so REXX applies built-in functions that perform various processing. If we don't have built-in functions, you have to write your own logic for that. Example, find 1 minute team I'm coming. Yeah, okay team. So because of the cold, my entire nose are blocking. So every 10 minutes I have to refresh. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
So convenient built-in functions, right? Let's say there is a, okay, I'll give a find a maximum value in the given list. In the given list, that is a one example. Okay, to give this requirement, you have a built-in function. So I want to check. Okay, I want to check. So DSN parameter or DSN parameter is present or not in JCL statement in the given JCL statement. Okay, right? I want to check TSN parameter is present or not in the given, like this. So there are so many built-in functions. Okay, I want to find the length of the variable, length of the variable. So there is a built-in functions like that. There are so many built-in functions are there in REXX, and predominantly, okay, we are going to use in our REXX requirements, or the during implementation we use it. The next one, so the other one, debugging capabilities. Okay, so I told you, right, we no need to procure third party tools. We no need to procure any third party tools such as expeditor, IBM debugger, and so on. It is not required, because so we have keyword called, there is a REXX keyword. What is that? We have a REXX keyword, that is a trace. So is a trace is the keyword to debug the REXX program. Okay, REXX trace is the keyword to debug. If you want to debug the program line by line interactively, without interactive, so there are two things: without interactive, executing line by line; with interaction. So you will get the differences when when I'm going to explain about debugging that later. So in a granular level also, in the deeper level also, you can debug what is happening, how value is populating, what value is populating, all we can do it. The next one, interpreted language. The other one is interpreted language. So we no need to compile the program. That's why I said SL is not required. Okay, write the REXX program, run it. So because while you are running, it converts automatically the program into system understandable. Okay, so no object code, no load module, and so on. So let's try to understand that. TSOE implement REXX language as an interpreted programming language. When REXX execute the run, the language processor directly processes each language statement. Languages are not interpreted, must be compiled into mission language and possibly link edit before they run. But you can use IBM licensed product, IBM compiler library to provide this function. So it is not required for you to compile and all. Okay, without that also we can do it. Okay, so the next one, extensive parsing capabilities. Okay, so the other feature is extensive parsing capabilities. So only one, but that is a feature. You can imagine parse is a keyword. Okay, so what is the meaning of parsing team? To split from one string to many strings, we use parse. To split from one string to many strings, we use parse. Okay, that is called extensive. It is, it looks like statement is easy if somebody knows COBOL, but there are different variations can be done using parse. It's not a easy, it's not a one flavor. You can parse as you like, as you play. Okay, so those many combinations are provided by parse keyword, and this also we use as a mandatory. Okay, though it is not mandatory, but to complete our requirement, yes, this is required. Okay, that is all about extensive. I hope you are clear about for features of REXX. But it's not about only features. You'll come to know what we can do with the REXX, what are the things are available in the REXX. Is it clear?
Yes, yes, Venkat.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, next. So now we are going to start the practical part. To do the practical part, so we should know few basics. Then we will be doing hands-on from today. Okay. So the next section, components of REXX. So the one is instructions. Okay, instructions is a one component. Then built-in functions is another component. System supplied functions are the third component. The fourth component is and queue stack and queue. Okay, these are all the components of REXX. Okay, so again, which one you have to call as the instruction? All right, so which one we have to call instruction? Keyword can be called as an instruction. Command, any command if you write, that can be called as an instruction. The next one, null statement, the blank one, can be called as instruction, though we don't get any output. For readability we write it. So there is another instruction called label. So we use for the label will be used for to define the function. There
So,
is a fourth one.
Venkat, these are when you call components, these are the syntax or the variables.
Yeah, I'll talk about. Yeah, I'll give the answer. Uh, Means okay. Let's say you are categorizing the concepts into four types. It can be instruction. Few things which you write in the REXX is can be part of either built-in or it can be a part of system. So the REXX program which you write, you are going to write a program, right? Or you are going to automate something. You are going to do something with the REXX. So that should belongs to either instruction or it should belongs to built-in or it should be a system supply or stack and queue. So with the help of these four components only, you'll be able to develop complex one. You got it, my point?
Yes, Venkat.
It's not a variable, okay? Basically, it's not a variable, okay? Because the variable will come under here, assignment statement, okay? So we are yet to discuss about them. So variable is a small one. If you see built-in, I'll tell you what are the built-in functions. The length is there, position is there, okay, and max something it is there, minimum is there, okay, so data type is there. So like that built-in functions are there. There is a system supplied sysdsn is there, sys sysdsn list dsi, okay, like that system supplied functions are there. So for that stack there are some concepts, right? Yeah, so you are clear now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just comparing myself with JSL job card and exec statement and DD statement, those kind of differentiation.
No, no,
Just
there I would have given example also, but
oh,
no, we don't need to discuss. When it's not, you cannot compare with that combination that Rex part here. Now,
okay,
CJSL with
got it,
here, you can't.
got it.
Right. So let's talk about what is a keyword, right? So I'll write a say. Say is a keyword. What is that? Say is a keyword. What is the use of say keyword? Say is the keyword to display something on the console. Say welcome to Rex language, Rex world. One say. So pull A means I want to get the data from the user. Whatever you enter, it is going to store in the variable called A. Okay. So like that, there is another keyword called parse. There is another keyword called if. Then there is keyword called exit. These are all keywords. These are all keywords. So only these are all? No. There are so many, but I have written only a few of them. We eventually will discuss about them. So all of them can be called as a instruction, but that this will be part of keyword. So when I say command, yeah, sorry guys, yeah, so we have a commands. There is command called allocate, there is command called rename, there is a command called delete. Okay, these are all TSO commands. These are all TSO commands. Okay, so these are all the TSO commands. Yeah, right. Then there is a null. I'll talk about it. Label null. I'll talk it later. When it comes to assignment statement, A is equal 10, B is equal 20. So what does mean? 10 is going to store in a variable called A. 20 is going to store in the variable called B. 10 is going to store in A. 20 is going to store in the variable called b. Okay, now the question is, you will get where I declared the variable. So in REXX, you no need to declare the variable before you use them. Before you use them, REXX variable is not required. You can use directly. You can assign the value directly. Rule point one. The second one, there might be a question from you. Hey Venkat, you are not declaring the variable or length or data type. So what type of the data you are going to store in? What type of the data you're going to store in that variable? Based on that, it is going to decide the data type of the variable. Okay, it is going to take the data type of the variable based on that. See, now I stored 10 without single quotes or double quotes is a numeric data type. Now if I store this, if I give the same 20 within the double quotes, it gives a character data type. It becomes the character data type. Okay, right. So let's start doing the hands-on now. Right. How many of you configured the mainframe emulator in your laptop? Can I get the responses? How many of you configured emulator?
Yes, Karthik.
Okay, right. So what I do, guys? Okay, I have to give user ID password to you, if to most, I guess to everyone, if I'm not wrong. Right. So what happens, team? So I'll give the user ID password. For that, I will give you one WhatsApp group through email. You please join in that group so that you will get the user ID password from in that group. Okay. So, right, once you connect to the server, let me. Uh, oh my God, server is down. 1 minute, I'm calling to admin. Savnam, can you check it? Savnam, can you check it? Are you able to connect server or not?
No, no, actually, I have not installed Venkat. Even for the mainframe also, since I don't have
Oh,
laptop. Right? Yeah.
okay. Who are attending our REXX sessions?
Yeah, yeah,
Anyone
yeah.
from?
Yeah,
Yeah, Savnam, I'm checking with others. Okay.
yeah. Let me check.
Okay, team. Yeah, meanwhile, I don't waste your time. Don't worry. Right. So, uh, okay, team. So where I can write the REXX program? That might be the question mark, right? Okay, Venkat, you explain theory concepts and all. Okay. So where I can write the REXX program? What is the process and so on? So we can write the REXX program. Okay. We can write the REXX program in any existing PDS. Okay, in any existing PDS or PS file, we can either X program. That is not a problem at all. Okay, right. Okay, Venkat, I know now. I know I have a PDS. How I can write the program? What are the rules are there? Right, that might be the question mark. So then create a member in a PDS. Okay, create a member in a PDS. Very good, Ankit. I know very well. I'm expert in creating a member. I'm expert creating a member. It's not a big deal for me. What next? Right. So hence, what is there? You write the REXX program. How to write? So always your REXX program should start with the slash star. Somewhere you can keep REXX keyword and end with the star slash. Rule is, I'm repeating again. You have to, your REXX program should start with the slash star, the first line, then REXX and end with the star slash. So when you are running, why we are writing this line? When you are executing the REXX program, system should understand you're writing a REXX program or something else. So this is a symbolic way. This is a symbolic way to say to the system that I'm executing the REXX program, saying that we are executing the REXX program. Okay, slash star, then REXX star slash. So by the way, REXX is not a case sensitive. REXX program is not case sensitive. You can write in uppercase alone. You can write the lowercase alone. You can write in the mixed case. So you don't need to worry about the case sensitive part. Okay. So somebody asked, hey, Venkat, JCL. Yes, you have to write everything in uppercase. COBOL, we write everything in the uppercase. But REXX has your choice. Okay. So this is the one. And remember that I'm not talking about the, you need to start from first column, you need to end with the 30th column. I am not talking about them. In that row, anywhere, the row should start with the slash star. Before slash star, don't give anything. But slash star, you're giving a 10th column or 20th column is up to you. It is up to you. Okay, you're clear?
Uh, Venkat, can you repeat about the slash star and star slash once again?
Yeah,
It should
so
start at the beginning.
there is no rule. Okay, simple. Okay, there is no rule that you have to start from this particular column. You should start from this particular column. No rule. You write from where you want. Rule simple way. But before slash star means before this, don't write anything in that row. That's all. You got it?
Yes, got it.
So let me do login. Yeah. So on the server team, I guess you will be seeing the same screen once you do login. Log on. Whatever the ID, I'll give it to you. Use the same ID. So I'll use Venkat B. Yeah. So type ISPF on ready screen because once you see the ready, you need to type ISPF so that you'll be able to do login. So what I do, team, I create a fresh data set 3.2 a Venkat B dot B16 dot Rex src lib. No extension, no such things. You create a normal PDS. The name as your wish. Enter. So ensure that it should be 80. So 80, 800 PD directory block. I will give 3, nothing but 17 members I can create. Okay, yes, so I'll open 3.4 Venkat B 15 16 dot R star. Enter. So I create a member as I already explained. I'll say PSM1 is my choice, the member name. Enter. right trace. Okay, you are clear so far? I know I might be going very slow, team. Okay, I'm a
Yes.
I'm a bad in this initial 2 3 days. I'll go very slow. Then slowly I'll increase the speed up. Okay, right. So slash start. Okay, as I told you, and you give Rex somewhere as your wish. End with the star slash. So between stars, you can write anything. I'm okay. System is okay to accept. Doesn't matter. But only Rex should be there. That's all. So now you see what is the beauty. Yeah, you see that. So I'll say hi Rex, then caps on. It is not needed at the same time. Right. So next, what are the say? Say welcome to Rex programming training. So now you can use this is called keyword. Altogether is instruction. In the instruction, say is a keyword. Welcome to Rex programming language. A literal. It is a literal. So this literal can be either single quotes or double quotes. Okay. So I can write even like this also. This is a double quotes. Okay. Next, do I need to end with a dot or hyphen or something like that? No, it is not mandatory, but for better readability, for best practices purpose, and with a semicolon. Now save the code as simple as. Now what I need to do, I need to run. Press F3, open the PDS now because I need to see. Type EX. This is the one approach to execute the REXX program. There are so many approaches, but I'll explain them. So what is the approach? Type REXX, EX, execute. You see the output. Welcome to REXX programming training. Enter. So say this is second line. Save. Press F3, execute. See, you can see this is second line. Now I can remove this one, by the way, and I will, okay, I'll do caps up. So that
Venkat, can we pass in between the say any kind of special parameters or special symbols and stuff?
literals means as your choice. Okay. Okay. Now for you, okay, I added this. Now you notice here, okay, as he asked, I added that stuff, special character. And one thing you should notice, semicolon here. Okay, no stop run like exit, something like that. It's not mandatory. And the third observation should be is a capital and something is in the lowercase. Let's see what the output. Okay, you see that how you entered, how you entered. It is showing as it is, right? It is not converted something any other way. Are you clear?
Yes, yes, Venkat.
Yeah. Any queries so far?
So if you put a semicolon on the first line, it is end of the REXX or
That end of the instruction because that is a one instruction, right?
okay. The second instruction will not be executed. Got it.
No. If you keep semicolon, it will be executed. Okay. I'll show you that also. I'll show you that also. 1 minute. You are able to see screen? No, right?
No.
No, no, Venkat.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Venkat. I tried on my system. It worked. I mean, on my client environment, on my test system.
Don't
Yeah.
do parallel execution. Okay, you miss something.
Okay, sure.
Your wish. Okay, I'm okay with anything. Okay. Anyhow, I'll share the class notes, right? So it'll be easy for you to do. Now, what I can do, team, in the REXX, right, we can keep more than one instruction on a single. Okay, let's understand this way. Say this is third statement. Now let's try to understand what is happening. So actual this is a say first second line. Say what do you see that the entire text also is coming as a literal. But what is our intention? I want to keep this as a instruction, but this is also coming as a literal. Are you getting my point? See, till this I want output. I don't want say. I want output only this.
That's correct.
I hope
Yeah,
you're
because
clear.
taking as one statement.
Now let's say, hey Venkat, since it is a lowercase, that might be the case. No, you see that I changed it from lowercase to uppercase. It's perfectly fine. When the same output, so I'll give a semicolon. Okay, then that will be considered as a third instruction. You can see the output
Got
is
it.
moved to the third one.
Got it.
Okay, so this is all about how we can write the REXX
One
program.
question, Venkat. Here you added
Yeah,
the
yeah.
dollar symbol, which is a special character. So that's the reason it didn't convert to lowercase to uppercase.
No, 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 no. There is no linking between that and this at all. Where did
Okay.
not convert in the uppercase? Like it convert earlier also is lowercase only, na. Before dollar also lowercase. I mean before giving dollar also lowercase only.
Okay. Usually, if we give lowercase, output will be in uppercase only, right? So
How you set up the program, okay, how you write it. If you want to do that, okay, let's understand. No, this case is like that only. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this can be like this only. You need to convert it if you want to convert into the uppercase, irrespective of whether it is a lower or upper. There are some built-in functions are there, but this one will be always lowercase. How you enter the same way it will print.
okay.
Okay. Now, how many instructions are there in this code team? Give me the answer. How many instructions are there? Let's go back to the theory part. We're talking about instructions, right? So, how many instructions are
Three
there?
instructions.
Three. So, this is the one, second one, and third one.
Yeah.
First one, second one, third one.
And Venkat, when you say the three instructions, if I don't put the separation with a semicolon, but the say command has a colon ending with the second line, but why it is printing the complete statement? So when I remove the second line in the line number 3 semicolon, if I remove it, why? And I have a continuation break with the line apostrophe on the top, right? Line. So why? But
No,
Rex is
no.
considering the single
Yeah, the reason for that, if you want to keep more than, see, the rule is what? No semicolon is mandatory, correct?
Oh, is it? Okay, okay.
Here, semicolon is not mandatory. If you want to, why, when it is a semicolon, when it is mandatory, if you want to keep more than one instruction on the same line. So let's say here you're keeping two say statements, two say instructions. So you want to give a semicolon, you should give it. Otherwise, everything will become a literal. So to separate two instructions on a single line, give a semicolon. Semicolon is the indicator to the system. Before semicolon, this is the one instruction. After semicolon, this is the second instruction. Third and
Okay.
fourth and so on.
Not the codes. Codes are just kind of a value passing
Literal.
scenario.
Literal. Yes, yes, yes.
Got it. Got it.
See, in fact, I'll give you the answer. Let's say, uh, I'll give a JCL, JCL, I'll give a COBOL, no problem. I'll get space COBOL output. Now you see,
Got it. Got it.
no, no say itself, right?
Yeah.
Are you clear till?
Understood. Yep.
Okay, so any queries? So we'll stop for today and tomorrow onwards. Okay, so I'll be going with the full swing for 1 year, 1 hour. So, and today I started the session a little bit late.